I am going to study. I am going to be studying. Please repeat. Are you going to find it? I'm going to find it. Is she going to be coming? She's going to be coming. Weren't they going to meet there? They weren't going to meet there. Aren't you going to be going to bed? I'm not going to be going to bed. Isn't she going to find out? She isn't going to find out. Weren't they going to be reading that? They weren't going to be reading that. Are you going to complete it? I'm going to complete it. Isn't she going to be traveling? She isn't going to be traveling. Aren't they going to make it? They aren't going to make it. Are you going to be giving it to him? I'm going to be giving it to him. Is she going to be listening to it? She's going to be listening to it. Weren't they going to return it? They weren't going to return it. Was she going to be following him? She was going to be following him. Aren't they going to drive there? They aren't going to drive there. Is she going to lend him money? She's going to lend him money. Weren't they going to walk around? They weren't going to walk around. Are you going to go to get it? I'm going to go to get it. Isn't he going to be singing that? He isn't going to be singing that. Were they going to exercise? They were going to exercise. Is he going to be forgiving her? He's going to be forgiving her. Aren't you going to borrow it? I'm not going to borrow it. Is she going to be wearing it? She's going to be wearing it. Aren't you going to be talking to her? I'm not going to be talking to her. Weren't they going to be listening? They weren't going to be listening. Was he going to push it there? He was going to push it there. Isn't he going to be writing a letter? He isn't going to be writing a letter. Is she going to fall asleep? She's going to fall asleep. Aren't you going to go back? I'm not going to go back. Was she going to be telling him that? She was going to be telling him that. Aren't we going to be going down there? We aren't going to be going down there. Is she going to graduate? She's going to graduate. Aren't they going to be picking that? They aren't going to be picking that. Are you going to be getting that? I'm going to be getting it. What was she going to do? She was going to rest. When was he going to be paying her? He was going to be paying her tonight. Who is going to be coming? My friend is going to be coming. Where are you going to be staying? I'm going to be staying at his house. Who is going to be dropping by? He's going to be dropping by. When was she going to be coming back? She was going to be coming back tonight. Where are you going to be meeting her? I'm going to be meeting her at school. What is he going to listen to? He's going to listen to the radio. When were they going to be coming in? They were going to be coming in at 4. Who is going to be flying there? She's going to be flying there. Who were they going to complain to? They were going to complain to their parents. When was he going to be eating supper? He was going to be eating supper at 6. What were they going to be feeding them? They were going to be feeding them donuts. What is he going to be taking? He's going to be taking the books. Where were we going to meet him? We were going to meet him at the hospital. Who is going to be trying it? He's going to be trying it. Who were they going to be contacting? They were going to be contacting him.